According to some commentators, we've reached peak AI and the industry is in a huge bubble because generative AI provides no real benefits to early adopters. Here is their argument. Over the last year, big tech has made sizable infrastructure investments in AI, and VCs have signed large checks, hundreds of startups, some with eye-watering valuations, but so far, we have nothing to show for it. The technology doesn't work, the products aren't useful, and the demand isn't there. Allow me to disagree. Sure, the numbers are eye-popping, everyone is moving at a scale and speed that we haven't seen before, and the technology is still maturing. But this isn't a crypto/Web3 boom driven by consumers with disposable income looking for a cheap thrill. It's a fundamental shift in how we interact with computers, and that will take time and cash to cultivate. Remember the early days of the cloud? Critics scoffed at the massive upfront costs, but now it's the backbone of our digital lives. Generative AI is following a similar trajectory, but at hyperspeed. The infrastructure required to train these models is staggering. We're talking about data centers that make traditional server farms look like vegetable patches. But here's where generative AI breaks the mold. It's not just another toy for the tech giants to play with. For the first time in years, we're seeing a technology that's genuinely shaking up the pecking order in the technology industry. Google, long comfortable in its search monopoly, is now playing catch-up. Meta is restructuring entire divisions. Even Apple, notoriously slow to jump on emerging tech bandwagons, is feeling the heat. Plus, there's value being created in generative AI. You just need to know where to go looking. Last month, I had the pleasure of meeting Kimberly Crawford, the Vice President of Human Resources and Safety at Birchwood Foods, a business that provides beef products to food service and retail industries. They're as representative of a Midwestern, family-owned American business as it gets. Birchwood Foods runs a program that helps refugees coming to the United States to get a job in one of their meat processing plants. The challenge? A lot of those refugees come from South America, Africa, or Asia, and therefore they don't speak English, and some can't read in their own language, which makes training them using traditional methods incredibly challenging. But when you're handling food, safety is incredibly important, so training to a high standard is an absolute must. So Kimberly and her team turned to Synthesia, an AI video platform, to make training videos for new recruits in the languages they speak. In these videos, computer-generated digital presenters that look and sound just like the people watching the content deliver courses on food hygiene or workplace safety in a way that resonates with the audience. Here's the catch. It used to cost Birchwood Farms tens of thousands of dollars and weeks of manual work to make these training materials before. Now they get them done in a click of a button and at a fraction of the cost. Meanwhile, in Florida, Spirit Airlines is also using Synthesia to convert their written materials about wellness, benefits, and leave policies into short-form videos. Since switching to video, the HR team was able to increase engagement by 6x compared to sharing the same information via text. And employee inquiries have decreased by 76%, indicating not just increased information retention, but also a significant cost saving, as Spirit Airlines employees spend less time on the phone asking questions about their benefits and more time doing other, more meaningful work. I can keep going with similar examples and tally up the dollars and the cents, but I want to take a step back. We should stop looking for the true value of generative AI in current market caps and start thinking about its potential to disrupt the way we've been doing things. It starts small, see my examples above, but give it time and the exponential curve starts working its magic. In tech, that exponential curve of adoption is worth more than any valuation. Thanks for watching. This is an AI-generated video readout of this week's Computer Speak newsletter. To keep up to date with the latest news in AI and other emerging technologies, subscribe to Computer Speak on Substack.